Coming up, we have somebody else from Welland. Look at that. They're taking over for Erie. I'm not going to tell you where I work. So we have Trevor, who is a plumber. And based on what you look like, it looks like you could slide right down that tube. Nothing up here to hold you back. Yeah.
Just drink that. Whose is that?
All right, please welcome to the stage, Trevor.
Oh, thank you.
Hi. Woo! Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to wear tonight, so then I decided on my finest Welland dinner suit. My pants are boot-cut Wranglers. I got them buy one, get one leg free. My shirt I found on the fucking road. And my underwear are boxer briefs with a saggy ass on a hole where my nut slips out like Humpty Dumpty. And every time I take a step, it's like a little itch guillotine. And I call them my Marie Antoinettes. I grew up in your typical Welland family of four. We were devout, blue-collar redneck. My dad worked in a factory and was a dick. My mom was a cook and did drugs. Me and my brother were just two of Welland's finest. Like every other family, my parents used nicknames, and we weren't like Honey or Slugger. Until I was in grade school, I thought my name was Little Fucker. My brother was Little Bastard. I was always like, eat your goddamn dinner, you little fucker. Or take the little bastard outside and play with Shithead. Shithead was our dog. He was little white Bichon Frise, like bitey barky sons of bitches. And he was French, so obviously he's a dick. Yeah, we had a whole collection of wooden spoons growing up. Long ones, short ones, fat ones. Mom's favorite was the one that didn't break when she was cracking ass. And I actually didn't know they were made for cooking until I met my wife. They were just for beating your kids. Yeah, but nowadays I have a bit of PTSD. Like I can't walk through the kitchen without puckering my ass. And I can't spoon in the bedroom anymore. More of a spork anyway, just a big spoon. Little time. Whenever I hear Spoon Man by Soundgarden, I'm getting party. One of my first memories was of my mom. I was laying on the change table, and she let me hold her smoke while she wiped my ass. I thought I had a burn mark on my balls, but it's just a burn mark. Dropped the heater on my Peter. But I just figured out that's why I only smoke when I wipe my ass. Yeah, my aunt's been on the prowl lately. She thinks she's a cougar, but she wears hearing aids, so she's more like a Def Leppard. And she's been encroaching on saber-tooth territory, but she doesn't really have the teeth for it. So she's more like a gummy bear. Or just a fucking horny snapping turtle, really. Yeah, my gramps ranked me as the oldest, largest, and 13th smartest out of 12 grandkids on my mother's side. Yeah, he's known for his home remedies. Like if we got sick, he'd line us all up and administer a cod liver oil pill and a finger glob of Vicks Vapor Rub on your tongue. You ever read a bottle of Vicks? It says, do not ingest right on it. He's like, it's good, it's Mexican honey. And it tastes exactly like a cat licking its own ass. And don't even get me started on muscle rub. He told me the A in 8535 stood for ass. And on the package it said fast-acting, deep-penetrating relief, so it sounded about right. It wasn't. You ever fart in menthol? It can burn so cold. I was pooping peppermint for a week. Christmas time, I was working at Santa's Village, just crapping candy canes. Yeah, and if we swore as kids, he'd grind a bar of Irish Spring soap on our teeth. Yeah, the worst part wasn't even the mountain fresh flavor. Yeah, it was the pubes in your teeth. Nowadays, I got a weird fucking kink. Like every time I go to the mall, I gotta stop at Bath and Body for a nibble. Like soap sommelier. It's like notes of lavender and shea buddy body. Whatever the fuck you want to say. Yeah. Now I just bite random bars of soap in people's houses. Like you heard, I'm a plumber, so I'm in a lot of fucking houses. Yeah, you can probably tell by looking at me that I was a preemie when I was born. It doesn't mean early, it's primitive or primate. My first words were yeah. Half my family's on the spectrum. The Neanderthal spectrum. Yeah, we don't really have a family tree, it's just a family wreath. Just a big circle of chest beaters, knuckle draggers, and ass scratchers. And I look like Bigfoot, and I'm hairier than your mom's bush in the 80s, but you can tell something's off. It's obviously chromosomes. You're looking at the missing link. Yeah, my family name could be traced back to Mel Gibson and Braveheart. Yeah, we were the Cumming of Air. I'm not sure if that's a town in Scotland or if we're just known for shooting blanks. Yeah, nowadays, growing up, we were known around town as the Cumming Boys. It's a good thing we're big boys. I'm talking stature, not penis. Those nicknames could get out of hand. We had a bunch of lovely nicknames, like that was Trub Cum or Big Cumming. My bro was Little Cumming. Cummer was another. There was 5-stroke after the Cummins diesel. Yeah, but my favorite was Big Cumdawg. Yeah. What's a Cumdawg, you ask? You're fucking looking at him. Yeah, nowadays I watch my porn on mute when I'm burping the worm. Not because I'm afraid of getting caught. It's just every time I hear somebody yell I'm coming, I feel like I'm watching one of my cousins fuck. I'm sure I'm from Welland, so cousin fucking is not the norm. We're a Lips Not Dicks family. Yes, now I just watch foreign porn, because I don't know what the fuck they're saying, and it doesn't really affect my hand-to-gland combat. A couple weeks ago, I picked up a wiener dog for the first time. It's fucking weird, I didn't like it. Gotta like two-handed, it's just ass and head, and a fucking like dodge and dash sound. It's like, yeah, now I know what Neil's wife feels like. Yeah, I was hanging out at my buddy's house last week, and I was watching his dog. Thought he was playing with a Kong, but it turns out it was just a beagle with a butt plug. Yeah. He won't drag his ass across the carpet anymore, but it was one of those ones that had the light, so every time he barked, it blinked. It was like he has hazards on.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, in my free time, I like to walk around town and call missing dog posters. Just bark into the phone, like, then hang up. Then I call a couple days later, it's like, then I send ransom notes. Yeah, over Christmas time, I went to my nana's and I got to see her 29-year-old yellow poodle. Yeah, he's only ever lived in secondhand smoke. When he barks through his voice box, like. Yeah. His name's Dyson because he filters all the air. We didn't actually know he was white until we took his collar off. Yeah, his tongue was like the tongue from a cigarette pack. he was cheap to feed though. He only ate one piece of kibble all day. Because every time he swallowed it, it just fell out of his tray bowl, and he just chased it around the kitchen. Yeah, he had 2 water bowls because when he drank out of the one, it just filled the other one. Sort of like a sprinkler, just. Yeah, I should have seen him eat hot dogs. It was like. Yeah, and hot dogs just reminds me of barbecues. Yeah, I love going to barbecues. I always go and grab a sausage that's a bit bigger than the bun. Everybody knows long and skinny is better than short and girthy. But I always make eye contact with my cousin's new boyfriend. I try to take a bite of the sausage without even looking at the sausage. It's like, hey bud, can you toss me some salad? Thanks, that's all I got.
Woo!
All right, give it up again for Trevor. Honestly, there was so much in that that I don't even know where to start. There were so many things that I wanted to like come up and say, but geez, that was a lot to unpack. So I'm not even sure I can say any more about Trevor.
So good.
But now you know more about Welland than you ever wanted to.